Hey y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so today I'm going to react to Miss Amberlynn Reed and her vlogs in regards to her weight loss and weigh-ins from 2013 to 2018. So if you're interested in watching to see how she grows and goes, you just stay tuned. Let's press play.
It was right on point. I was 368.0. This will be my first weigh-in on this channel.
So this is back when she very first started her channel.
But just to clarify that my highest was 420, so I've lost 52 pounds.
And that's before she even came on YouTube.
At one point I was 331, so it was a lot more weight loss, but I did gain.
Yo-yo dieting is what does that. I go up and down all the time.
It happens. I just want it to stop. And if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote down some of the things I wanted to talk about so I wouldn't forget. I get nervous in front of the camera. First off, I just want to thank everybody for your comments. They were very, very nice.
When Amberlynn first started her channel, all she got was positive comments. She wasn't used to getting anything negative.
It's very motivating and inspiring to see all these people trying to lose weight themselves, and it's just thank you for watching my first video. It was a mess, and I'm sure my other videos will be too.
We're not even going to talk about my first videos. We're going to leave them alone.
I'm not used to talking in front of a camera, and it's just, yeah, I'm pretty shy with that.
She was living with Crystal and Crystal's parents at this time, and Crystal was very soft-spoken, and we all know how Amberlynn takes over somebody else's personality.
I hope this video isn't going to be all over the place, but I did want to talk about what I'm doing to lose weight. I'm actually going to do a calorie limit of 1,700 calories.
So there we go. This is the first thing she's going to start her channel out with. She's going to be counting her calories.
Let me just say that in a very long time, I haven't gone a single day without eating over 2,000 calories.
And usually they say for her and her weight's about 2,000 anyways.
There's been days where I even ate over 3,000.
Better than the 6,000 you do today.
I can simply admit that I am a food addict. It's how I became 420 pounds in the begin with.
You have no self-control. You didn't then and you don't now.
I turned to food for emotional reasons. Food was always there for me, you know. But I really, really want to lose weight, and I know it's the healthier option. I know it's hard, but I feel like in a way it's hard to mess up too, because
Oh no, it's easy for you to mess up because you don't want to put in any effort.
you know, sometimes I eat so much I get sick. So it's kind of like, would I rather lose weight and it be hard, or would I rather just keep gaining weight and it be hard? It's an easy question, but it's easy.
And we're going to hear the answer to that as well as see the answer to that as we continue on with these videos.
Easier said than done, but I want to try. I want to do this, and it's just, it needs to happen. I'm 22 years old. I'm going to be 23 in December.
Look at how young she is. Man, she had a baby face on her.
I can't keep going the wrong route. I can't. Also, I hate exercising. I want to be one of those people who love to exercise, but
Once you get in the groove of it, you kind of get addicted to it.
No, I hate it. I hate it. I try to find things that I love doing and exercise, but I just hate it so much. But,
Crystal's parents tried to help her out to the point of getting her own elliptical, and she would use it and then she would decide, oh no, this ain't for me from day to day.
for this whole week, I will be doing 15 minutes of dancing every day. I feel like it's better than nothing and it's a start. So, yeah, that'll be what I'm doing for my first week.
Okay, now take notice of how quiet she is and how reserved she is and all that. Make sure you take notice, because as these videos go on, you're going to see a difference.
And we'll see how it goes. If you're wondering, yes, this is me without makeup. And my hair is wet because I did just get out of the shower.
Girl, half the time when I film, I ain't got makeup on or nothing, because I normally don't wear it because the horses don't require it.
But I think that's all I really have to say for now. If I can, I'm gonna attach another video to this one about what I had for breakfast because I wanted to share.
Oh yeah, we got eat with me's even back then.
I don't really know how to merge videos, so I have to kind of practice with that. I'm hoping I could figure it out. So if there isn't a video of me talking about what I had for breakfast, and that's because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So hopefully.
I can't figure this system out either. Either you're louder than me or I'm just as soft as ever, vice versa. I don't know what to do half the time.
This works. But I just want to thank you all for watching, and yeah, and if I keep looking down and looking everywhere else, it's because I'm not used to this. But I will get better, I promise.
Such a shy girl. Look at her.
I just want to thank you so much for watching, and continue watching, and subscribe wherever it's at on the bottom. But I think that's it for now. Thanks, bye. Hello everybody. This is probably the long-awaited weigh-in, but I did weigh in today. It is January 1st, 2014, and I figured I want this year to be my year.
You can already tell she gained a little bit of weight because of the shape of her face.
I will not be talking about any resolutions in this video. I'm going to make a separate resolution video.
Because you never stuck by on Amberlynn.
So be on the lookout for that. But this is just going to be my weigh-in. I will not tell you guys how much weight I gained from last time because I just want this to be kind of like starting fresh, but I will.
You always have a day one and day two, and then eventually we're back to day one.
We'll be telling you guys how much weight I have lost in total because it did take a lot of hard work to do that. So I don't want that to be erased. So,
She couldn't even look into the camera lens back then. She was still checking herself out.
you can watch my last weigh-in video if you guys want to know how much weight I gained. It is a lot, I know. But I do not remember what that was, and I wish I did, but I do not remember. I should have wrote it down, and I don't feel like going back to watch that video, so let's just start with this. When I stepped on the scale today, I was expecting 375.
Oh goodness, think about how much it was last time, and we're not even a year into it.
For some reason that number kept popping in my head. It would have been a big gain, and it would have been understandable. But I stepped on the scale and saw 377.0, and
You're not too far off from what you thought you were gonna be.
first reaction was, what? That can't be right. That's a lot of weight there that I gained. So I stepped on it a few other times, which I normally do, and it all said the same thing, and I I definitely know how to gain some weight. That's
We all do. Once you start, it's hard to get it off.
all I can say. Um, it was sad to see, like really sad. I don't know. It's
Good thing you told us over and over this is not a weight loss channel.
just sad, like bleh. But I've been having this issue. I have this resolution. I'm not going to tell you guys on this because I want to make a whole other video for that. But I have a resolution, and I also have a fear. My fear is extra skin.
She is so just trying to pick her words correctly, and there are things that just do not change in her.
And it is haunting me bad lately because I feel like I really, really, truly can reach my goal this year. Or this goal I have in mind, not my overall goal, but I have this fear of extra skin, and sometimes I think I would rather be big than have extra skin.
What in the crap, Amberlynn? You can do something about having extra skin. You can't do anything about the extra pounds immediately.
It's it's really annoying, to be honest with you, because this fear is like in my heart. Like it's all I can think about. It's like in my head, my heart. It kind of makes,
Yeah, you obsess about things quite often.
I kind of feel it physical. Like it's that big of a fear, and I do not know what to do about it. And I feel like it's gonna sabotage me in the long run, and I don't want that to happen.
You sabotage yourself. Like I said, things just don't change, so I don't even know why I'm talking to her right now.
I know there's surgeries, but guess what? I have no money, I have no income, I have no job, I have no insurance.
And whose fault is that? Yours.
I don't have anything. And surgery, I have never had. It's terrifying thought. I just wish I could lose weight and not have extra skin. That's just how I wish it is,
If you would lose weight slowly, it's a lot easier.
but it's not. I remember when I was down 89 pounds, I already had
The famous 89 pounds. You're gonna hear that a lot.
loose skin. Like it was bad already. I can't even imagine like how it would be if I kept losing, and a part of me feels like I sabotaged myself subconsciously because of extra skin. Like it is the biggest fear for me.
You need an excuse to not lose weight, and you're finding a good excuse in your mind.
And this whole weight loss thing. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do to stop that fear from haunting me like every day, please
Get over yourself. That's the best advice you're ever gonna get. Get over yourself.
let me know, because I literally, it's like an ache in my heart. Like it sounds pathetic, but it's true. Like it is an ache in my heart. It is that big of a fear for me.
At one point, you say that you want to go to the gym and you want to lose all this weight, and Crystal is supporting you and this, that, and the other. And in no time, you're like, oh no, I can't go to the gym. It's cold outside. There's snow. There's this. There's that. You will always have an excuse for your weight loss. Weight gain, actually.
So I also wanted to tell you guys, oh wait, no, you guys don't know my resolution yet. Oh, I'll also tell you guys. So to get to my resolution, now if you guys do the math, you know my resolution. So to get to my resolution goal this year, I need to lose 77.2 pounds.
See, she always would go way overboard with her goals. It wouldn't be a little goal of lose 10 pounds, lose 5 pounds. Oh no, it's got to be lose 70, 80, 100, 150. That's how she thought, and she still does.
I do not want to define how much weight that is right now, because I will do that in my resolutions video. So please, please, please watch that when it goes up.
I can't stand when she does this. It's like, if you ain't gonna show us, don't mention it.
But yeah, so that's pretty much what I will be doing for my weigh-in videos, is telling you guys how much I weighed in at, how much I lost, my total loss, and how much I have to go for my goal, or my mini goal. Well, it's a kind of big goal, but it's not my overall goal. So, and like I said, I will, every single time I step on the scale, no matter if it's a gain or a loss,
Yeah, you still couldn't pronounce words back then.
that's strange that I said that. I don't even know what the hell I meant. Okay. If it's a gain or loss, I will send you guys a video and tell you 100% truth, but I feel like I can really do this time, and I'm excited. Also, before I forget, what I will be doing is my Fitness Pal. I will have my link or my thing down below so you can friend me if you
Okay, so if she doesn't give us a weigh-in, then she lied in this one and did clickbait, because this says it's her first weigh-in.
want to. My Fitness Pal. They give me a lot of calories to eat, like 2,300. I will not be eating 2,300 calories.
You don't pay attention to what's suggested to you anyways.
I don't think I need to. I find that a little extreme, to be honest. I will be eating 1,800. For some people that's a lot, but for me it's not. And even 2,300 isn't a lot, but I feel like for a weight loss I should not be eating 2,300 calories. So I'll be eating 1,800 calories. I have not counted calories religiously in like 2 years, so I'm kind of nervous.
Really? You just said you were going to count calories. That's what you just said previous to this. See, you can't keep your lies straight.
About how this is gonna go, and I know the first few days I'm gonna be feeling sick, my head's gonna feel funky, my girlfriend's head is gonna hurt. I know what's gonna happen. This always happens because after eating whatever we want for so long and then being like counting calories and not eating as much, we do feel kind of like,
You can tell her vlogs are getting longer and longer. She's getting more and more comfortable on camera.
it's almost as if we feel the toxicness like coming out of us. I don't know. That's like a really weird way to describe it, but we definitely feel it like physically when we start lowering our calories. Also, I want to add a little bit of exercising in. This is what I will be doing. I wanted to show you guys. It is
What she wants to be doing, will be doing, but never will do. That's what she needs to put all in the same sentence.
The Biggest Loser, the workout, Cardio Max, X6. Why am I talking so weird? That was embarrassing. It's a 6-week program for maximum weight loss. And to be honest with you, I don't think I will be doing the program because I don't think I'm...
Who remembers The Biggest Loser? Man, that was forever ago and they were downright mean.
I don't think my heart for how much weight I'm holding is ready for all that. So, what I will be doing is... Sorry, I was just looking at something. There is a warm-up that's 5 minutes. There's a cardio level that's 20 minutes. There's cardio level 2 that's 10 minutes. There's a cardio level
Emberlyn, we're not here for this. We're here for the weigh-in information.
3 that's 10 minutes. And there's a cool down that's 5 minutes. I know as much as I should. I am not doing the warm-up or the cool down yet. I'm just going to be doing the cardio level 1 for 20 minutes.
As you can tell, I don't watch these because I want to give you my raw opinion, and maybe this time she tripped me up.
I'm doing this today, which I'm not looking forward to whatsoever. But, I'll probably just, I don't know if I'm going to do it daily or if I'm going to do it every other day. I haven't yet decided. But,
This is when she started liking the sound of her own voice.
the reason why I chose this is because I do love The Biggest Loser, and I have another DVD by them that I used to do, and I want to do just that one cardio level 1 workout, you know, over and over. Like,
What you say you want to do, you don't end up doing, Emberlyn. You need to learn how to stick by your own daggone words.
you know, once a day or once every other day, but I want to just do that as my exercise for right now because I want to see myself gradually get better, if that makes sense. By doing the same thing over and over, I will be able to see myself get better at that one exercise, and knowing that I'm getting better at something,
A lot of talk and absolutely no action.
is showing that I'm putting hard work into this and that I'm succeeding at this. So
You wouldn't know hard work if it slapped you in the face.
that is why I chose to do this. I will let you guys know if I remember how it goes for me. So I'm kind of scared, to be honest. The Biggest Loser can be pretty rough, and I am pretty obese, so that's kind of scary. So, but I told myself if I need to pause it, if I need to take a break, then
Would you quit talking already? We're on here for one reason and one reason only, but you know what, guys? I gotta apologize because obviously she clickbaited me.
I need to take a break and I'm gonna pause it. But I will finish through it, and I can't wait to see myself get better at it. That is what is going to be exciting for me. But okay, my first weigh-in for 2014 is quite.
Oh, wow. Are we actually going to get the weigh in? Do we? Oh, wait. We have to wait to the end of every single one of her videos so that she can get more watch time. Even back then, she was a smart little cookie, wasn't she?
Long. I'm sorry, everybody. But if you guys are also doing a weight loss journey this year, please, please, please link it down in my comments, and I will take a look and subscribe to you guys because I need all the motivation. I love hearing other people's stories.
And you want sub for sub because that's what most small channels want.
And everything like that. So if you like this video, like it, and if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, and if you aren't smiling, smile. Bye. Hello, everybody. And
Hey, no ma'am. No ma'am. You did not even tell us what you weigh. See? You see what she does? She even did it back then. So we're just going to skip together another year and see what she has to say this time. And if she doesn't say it, then I'm going to scrap this video and y'all will never see it.
today is January 6th, and I weighed myself on the 1st, so today is the 6th day. So that means there has been 5 complete days of eating healthy and whatnot. And I really want to weigh myself today, but I have this weird thing where if I even take the tiniest sip of water, then I don't want to weigh myself. I totally forgot that I wanted to weigh myself.
None of this has actually changed for her. If she thinks she eats anything or drinks anything or even wears clothes, she's not going to get the right weight.
Today, and I took a big chug of water, and I feel kind of scared to weigh myself. I know it's odd. It's like just something in my head. Like, I don't even like brushing my teeth until I've weighed myself. Isn't that weird? I told you guys when it comes to the scale, I'm like crazy obsessed, and I don't even know, but I figured I'd weigh myself because I am starting my period, and I feel like
Too much information for a YouTube channel. We do not care about that. Keep that to yourself.
that could damper some things, but I know this is gonna be a good weigh-in, and it's okay. As long as I lost like 2 pounds, I'm happy.
377.0.
So there it was, everybody. That was my weigh-in, 377.0. Super, super happy.
I'm surprised she actually weighed in this one. Like I said, I need to start watching these, but then you wouldn't get a raw reaction.
When I weighed in on the 1st, I was 385.2, so that means I am down 8.2 pounds, and this is how I logged it. I have my little kitten planner. It's just a tiny little thing. And I put my weight in on for Thursday at 385.2, and I did put a crying face because I did cry a lot.
You still do this today. When you're off track, you get a sad face. When you're on track, you get a heart.
I was devastated. And here we go today on the 6th, first time weighing in since then, and I'm happy about it. If you guys remember, my
You didn't show us the first weigh-in. You're just now telling us the weigh-in.
goal is to be 369.8, and that's all I'm thinking about is that little mini goal because I don't want to overwhelm myself.
That's not a mini goal. A mini goal is like when you're going for a month saying, I want to lose 10 pounds. So if you lose more, you're happy with yourself.
So to get there, gosh, maybe another 7.2 pounds and I'll be there. And my overall I am down 43.0 pounds. I feel like I should always keep that in mind and be proud of myself, even though I've gone through a lot and I have failed multiple times, but
And you're giving us a whole bunch of excuses on why you cannot be down any further.
I have lost 43.0 pounds now, so I just need to learn how to keep it off. And I do just want to say, I know 8.2 pounds down in 5 days is like biggest loser status, and it's not healthy for you per se, but, and I know it's not going to continue happening.
And it's about if you can keep it off, Amberlynn. That's the real struggle.
I just like it to happen at the beginning because I am getting rid of a lot of water weight, but it's not just that because I am exercising.
You and your water weight. You didn't even have lymphedema, lipedema back then.
I like it to happen at the beginning because it's very motivating to me and it makes me want to just keep going. And I do have an issue in the past that when it does stop coming off quickly, that's when I start kind of, you know, stepping back a bit, messing up and making mistakes, but I have to.
You can't stand it when you hit a plateau. You don't understand still today that weight isn't going to continue coming off of you. Sometimes you've got to count the inches as well.
To learn this time not to do that because I do bring up when I lost 89 pounds a lot because it was a
from the very beginning.
big significant time in my life. I can't believe I ever did it and I'm so proud of myself. But back when I lost those 89 pounds, I lost it kind of slowly towards the end. I really did. Like I'd gain a pound a day. I'd stay the same for a week and then I'd, you know, but I held on tight. And
I used to be obsessed with my scale. I'm talking 2 to 3 times a day.
all those little downs, like down 0.3, down 0.4, like they all added up, and I need to remind myself of that person and remind myself that when it all adds up, it is all like progression to somewhere, right? So I gotta keep reminding myself that. But yeah, anyhow, I have to go eat breakfast and then we're gonna go to the gym.
So she continues to tell us what she's gonna go do, but we don't know if that's actually the truth.
And blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. That sounds like somebody else I cover. We have a famous reporter.
I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. I said I wasn't going to do weigh-in videos, so this is not a weigh-in video. This is just going to be part of like a longer vlog.
Ah, great. We're back to the cats. Amberlynn has nothing else to do with her day, so she would just rather video her animals.
Lucky, what are you doing in here?
Leave the daggone cat alone. Quit touching them.
Alright.
Hey, he's hiding from you. He's hiding from your voice, your looks, everything, especially your lies. That cat is having a serious stare down at her and saying, "Don't look at me. Quit looking at me. I don't like you."
So I forgot to tell you guys earlier, it's actually really late at night right now, but
yes, she forgot she was vlogging even back then.
I normally do 30 minutes at the gym because I'm starting off slow. I do.
And you told us you were going to the gym.
10 minutes on one machine, 10 minutes on another, and 10 minutes on another, so equals 30. Today I actually did 4 machines for 10 minutes each, so I did 40 minutes, yay! Super proud of myself. So I do want to like just say this, as you guys know, I have gallstones.
Oh, we got an excuse, and this excuse continues through her life.
And I haven't felt sick since January 1st because I started eating healthier and stuff, and I noticed I was talking about it earlier with Crystal and her parents, how, you know, I have felt sick from them, blah blah blah, because I'm eating healthier, and oddly enough, about a half an hour ago, I started feeling kind of sick, so.
That's why you're not supposed to say anything, Amberlynn. But even if you didn't feel sick, you would still say you did because of all the hard work you did at the gym.
I should have knocked on wood, as I just did then, but I'm hoping it'll go away. I'm about to have my meal number 5, and I guess I can show you guys that. I didn't do much filming today. Totally just like past my head. I totally forgot I was vlogging, to be honest.
Yeah, you say this isn't a weight loss channel, it's a vlogging channel with Amberlynn Reed, but you kind of forgot that you had people on YouTube to answer to.
Honest, I know that's bad. I don't know if I'm low on fat today or too high. I guess I can look on my Fitness Pal, because I know some.
You would have people join you on my Fitness Pal and you never would check in with them. Yeah, I was one of them people.
Sometimes that affects my gallstones. Let's see.
If you know what affects your gallstones, then why in the crap are you still eating as much as you do? Because your gallstone, your kidney stones, any other kind of stone you can possibly have, you gonna use it to your benefit.
So I always plan out my last 2 meals
You see her Halloween costume? She always dressed up as a black cat.
before I even have them. So I have 39 calories remaining. Let's see, food. I don't really do this from the computer, I gotta be honest. I normally am doing this, so my computer is being kind of slow, but.
Amberlynn still doesn't know how to do picture-in-picture. Now, y'all stop it. I usually do, but I done jacked everything up. Y'all know it. I'll get it fixed. I just gotta have somebody smarter than me.
I normally do this on my phone. Okay, so I've had 52 fat today and my goal is 67. I went over on sodium today, but you know, it's alright.
You don't even worry about sodium usually. You're like, okay, I ate too much sodium, I'm swollen, but still. And then you will tell us the next day, oh, I had too much sodium. You do not pay attention to your sodium at all.
Well, I guess that's not too bad. I guess my body's just really not used to such low amounts. So again, if you guys want to add me on my Fitness Pal, you guys can
Don't do it. No matter how much she says at her, don't do it.
see everything I eat at Must Be a Rarity. And I'll definitely approve your request.
Look at how many things she had rarity. She ends up getting a cat and letting it go, which I kind of think something else happened to the cat, but I'm going to keep that to myself.
And those of you who are following me for just like my vlogs, not really like my weight loss, don't worry. I'm not just going to be talking about weight loss all the time. It's new to me again, and I'm really trying to get into it and all that type of stuff.
Because you gave up, and now you're trying to be at the first of the year and do better like everybody else does, but by the end of the year, you're up.
So it's definitely something that's been on my mind a lot lately, so that's why I've been talking about it a lot, but don't worry. That's not just what my life's about, but right now I feel like it is, because I'm just trying to get into the swing of things. But alright, so meal number 5. I'm gonna be having a banana.
Yeah, you're going to show us one thing you eat, but I guarantee you it's not the last thing you eat. We're going to have to watch her make her meal. Just so y'all know, this is what we're going to do.
I'm also going to be having some hummus.
I'm doing these like this so you'll get to see the difference in the progression of how things go with her yearly login of her weight at the beginning of every year, because sometimes she don't do it on the 1st. Sometimes she'll do it the end of January, end of February.
Comes in like these individual things, which I prefer, because if I don't have to measure out something, then I don't want to do it. And you actually get quite a bit. And it's only 130 calories. I'm also having some carrots, and those I am going to be measuring because
Look at her using an exact amount back then, the same as she does today. She don't believe in cups, teaspoons, tablespoons. She believes in the grams.
They're 85G. So I usually just get like a little paper plate, put it on.
Because you can't be bothered to use a real one, huh? You wasted stuff back then and you do it now.
Here, press on, so it's already counting the plate. Open these puppies up.
See, we get mindless instructions no matter when we are in her error.
So it's 74. 95.
Such intriguing content. I just understand why everybody loved watching her, don't you?
So take off 1. 86. That seems about perfect. So bam. That is my meal number 5. And keep in mind, some of my meals, as I call them, because I just call them meal number 1 through 6, some of them are snacks. So I guess you can consider this a snack.
Told you that wasn't going to be her last one, but she doesn't show us everything she eats.
I'm not even sitting down before I'm eating already. I must be hungry. My favorite meal today was meal number 4. And that's when Crystal's mom cooks. I haven't had salmon in so long because I've been actually scarred from it.
But that's your favorite food, Amberlynn. How are you scarred from your favorite food? Did you cook it?
Because, for some reason, certain restaurants won't cook it all the way. Even when I ask them to, they won't do it, and they'll give it to
That's why you do it at home. You cook it the way you want it, which is a dry way.
me like raw, because a lot of people like it like that, I guess. So I've been like scarred because I like my salmon cooked through and through, and Crystal's mom cooks it exactly how I like it. So
hey, you like sushi. You like to eat sushi all the time. And sushi's not dry. So how does that make sense?
she made it today and delicious, and well, that's okay. Crystal's trying to be all quiet. She's doing her snack. She's having carrots, hummus, and pretzels. Yeah, and I had salmon and lentils, and it was just so delicious. Anyways, I just need
We all know Amberlynn can't cook. She has to rely on someone else.
to eat my food and stop yip yapping.
Fun fact, Crystal lost weight after Amberlynn was gone.
She's counting out her 20 pretzels, which is a serving. So not shabby, not shabby. You get quite a few. So I'm ending my video for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great day.
No, because your content is really, really slow and it's hard to get everybody interested in it.
Great date. Hope you guys are having a great day or great night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. I'm not sure when that'll be, but it'll be coming your way. Bye. Hello everybody, and welcome to week 1 of my Weight Watchers weigh-in. I've officially decided to join Weight Watchers because Weight Watchers really works for a lot of people, and it's worked for me in the past.
Exactly the point. She bounces in and out of diet programs.
I just didn't stick to it, so that's my fault, not Weight
Well, at least you're telling truth on something.
Watchers' fault. I'm 25 years old, and I literally feel like I'm 110 because every step I take, every breath I take, every movement I make just hurts and it's hard. And a lot of people just don't understand it. I feel like
A lot of people would do something about it. They're not like you, Amberlynn. You like to sit around and complain and not make any action.
you really have to walk in my shoes to understand that I am in
No, I don't want to walk in your shoes because you only wear flats.
pain all the time, and everything is just super exhausting for me, and I should not be feeling this way. Through the past couple of months, even just few weeks, I have noticed a big change in just my energy. I've noticed a big change in just the way I feel.
So does that mean that you've gone down in weight, or are you just saying that? Because you know stamina is a big issue for you.
Whether it be my mind or my physical, like everything is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And this is sad to say, but I literally feel like I'm in my deathbed. Literally, I'm sitting.
Then do something about it. You won't. You want to make drastic comments like this, and then you sit around and shove your mouth full of something else.
On my bed, and that's how I feel. I really don't want to feel this way anymore, and I need to lose the weight, and I don't know what's happening to me, but I just keep binge eating.
I know what's happening to you. Destiny liked you exactly the way you were. Didn't care if you gained weight. Didn't care what you were doing. She was just kind of like, I accept you. And so you didn't put forth any effort at all.
Like a mad woman. There's two types of binge eating that I do. There's one where I literally will never get full, and I will sit there and just eat and eat and eat because I can't get full. Like, no matter how much I eat, promise you, I will not be getting full.
That's the issue, Amberlynn. You have to retrain your mind, and you still do not grasp the fact of you may not be hungry, but you will think that you're hungry. It's not healthy.
But then there's the other part where I will binge eat until I am sick, and then I will still keep binge eating no matter how sick I am, and I'll just keep making myself sicker and sicker.
That's overeating, Amberlynn. There's another word for it, because when you get the BINGE monster, you treat everybody like teetotal horse pucky.
And sicker. I know this is a big symptom of a lot of other like mental issues, me being obese. And I know Weight Watchers isn't going to heal that part of me, but it's definitely going to help. I need to lose.
You want everybody off of your back about you losing weight, so what you're doing is saying, hey, I'm going to make another attempt. You were never sincere about any attempt you did make.
Weight, it'll make me feel happier and more motivated, give me more energy. I'll stop being in so much pain all the time. I'm done complaining. I just really need to lose this weight. So what I'm going to do is every week, or every day actually, I will be writing in this notebook. I will be writing how many points I ate, if my day.
Does this sound familiar at all?
Day went good or bad, my thoughts, kind of if I messed up or not, and why I messed up. And weekly, I'll come on here, do a weigh-in, tell you guys how I did, and all that good stuff. According to Weight Watchers and what they want me to do with their new points system, as you guys know if you follow Weight Watchers, they have recently changed.
You would always put in that you weighed a certain amount just so you would get more Weight Watchers points. You would have those extra rollover points, and you would sometimes use those within a day.
Everything. So, dun dun dun. They want me to eat 78 points a day. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I know I eat more than that, like daily, obviously. Probably in one sitting I eat more than that. Totally joking. I feel like when I'm trying to lose
Unfortunately, she's not joking.
weight, like you would imagine you're supposed to eat less to lose weight, right? And also the fact that Weight Watchers makes fruits and vegetables free, it's kind of hard to be eating all those free foods and 78 points a day. So for myself right now,
It's easy for you, Amberlynn. Like I said, you would just automatically say, hey, this is my highest weight. You wouldn't go on your current weight because you knew it'd take away calories and points.
now you don't have to agree with me or not, but for myself,
I am not going to agree with you. I still don't agree with you today.
I probably won't be eating many fruits and vegetables right now until my points lower more. I just cannot see myself eating so much. You guys
You do understand that just because you have the points doesn't mean you have to burn them.
must have to admit 78 points a day is a lot. So obviously weekly extra points will be 42. I remember when I did Weight Watchers before, they wanted me to eat 60 something points, and I would eat into my weekly every single day.
And absolutely nothing has changed.
And sometimes I would actually go into the negatives of the weekly. I really hope that doesn't happen. My goal is just really to follow the plan.
Your goal is to eat what you want when you want and quit getting called out in the comments.
And don't go in the negatives on my weekly points. So that's about it, you guys, besides I weighed in and I'm 455.0 pounds. I know every single time.
And she was 377.
I come on here, I weigh more and more and more, and that's exactly the reason why I am paying for Weight Watchers, and I know this will work for me if I follow the plan. So I will see you guys with another video.
Anything that she succeeded with, as soon as she saw any kind of weight loss, she would immediately go, oops, no, not doing this anymore.
Probably tomorrow, but I'll see you with another Weight Watchers weigh-in video a week from now. Bye. Hey guys, so this is just gonna be a simple intro to my weigh-in and explain things a little bit. As you guys know, I did weigh in, and this was what, over 2 weeks ago easily. Time is flying by so quickly. I'm just like, where is time going? It was actually the end of December and it's already January 16th. Please tell me.
Do you see what I'm saying? She will say, I'm weighing in, and then it would be clickbait. Like earlier, yeah, I fell for it. But anyways, here recently, she's been giving us more and more actual weight gain.
How it is already January 16th. I physically don't understand. But yeah, so I weighed myself and I was super excited because I thought I was down weight. And I was like, yes. And a part of me was like, okay, I'm going to accept this and just let it be what it is. And I decided to weigh myself the next day. And it said I weighed like 217. And I'm like, girl, no, I don't.
That's when you know your scale's not working, Amberlynn.
I weighed 217. Like, I wish though, but that's like half of my body. Like less than half of my body. So I ended up stepping on it again. And it said I weighed like 1 something. Stepped it on again, said I weighed 3 something, and I was like, okay, I know this is broken, and now it won't even turn on. Destiny and I did think it was from the batteries, so
think about how many scales this woman has broken, because she broke one over at Crystal's house too. So she has this whole rhythm of breaking any and every scale she gets.
We got new batteries, we put the batteries in, and it just won't even turn on. And a lot of people are like, how does a scale break? It's because I actually regret doing this, like, but I don't care. I got a new scale. I'm okay. I'm happy with it. But when we were moving to Kentucky from Florida, when we were packing the scale inside of the truck, we put a bunch of boxes on top of the scale, and it was just
you had another excuse, just like you put your scale on the countertop and you ended up knocking it off. You can break a scale and you're still gonna say you did it in another way.
About like it didn't matter. At the time I did have 2 scales, if you guys remember. I had the
yeah, I remember, and you actually have to have a scale that goes up to your limit.
One that is now broken, and then I had a pink one that said yes I can, and I thought I would just use the yes I can one because I did prefer that one more so over the black one, but it turns out the pink one can only weigh up to a certain amount.
Exactly my point. But that's why she liked to use the pink one, because it would always show she was within a certain amount.
So I ended up giving that to Destiny's mom, so now she uses that in her bathroom, and I just kept the black one, but it turns out
funny how that scale still works.
It is broken. It does not want to work, and I will show you guys right now. So here is the old scale. As you can tell, there's like freaking tape on it.
That one goes up to 550, and she has one now that goes up to 700, I think.
AF, and it will not turn on no matter what I do. So we're just gonna throw this one away. It's completely broken. Whatever. We did get the same scale, same brand, because I do like it. I'm just gonna treat that one a lot better. Okay, so now that you see that the scale will not even physically turn on, and this is in the upstairs bathroom, we have the new scale downstairs. We're keeping it downstairs.
Do we actually get a weigh-in, Amberlynn? And if you're keeping it downstairs, then how are you just going to walk around your house in your birthday suit? Is that what you're going to do?
Downstairs, that's where all my weigh-ins are going to be. I don't know. I know the cats, we keep that downstairs bathroom closed as much as possible. And I know the cats with the scale.
And she's saying we because at this time she was living with Destiny.
That was upstairs, which is now the broken one. They would sit on it, they would sleep on it, they would bat their toys against it, and I don't want them to do that to the new scale. So yeah, there is 3 weigh-ins coming at you guys. There is a weigh-in from January 2nd. That is when I first got the scale, so that's the first weigh-in you're gonna see.
she would hold their weigh-ins back and she would just tease with them, saying, oh, I lost weight, I gained weight, it's okay. That's the way she's always ran her channel.
The second weigh-in you're gonna see is from January 15th, which there was a 2-week gap that I decided to weigh myself, and then I also weighed myself today. So you're gonna see 3 weigh-ins. You're gonna see how much I lost in
the question is, why didn't we get to see these at the time? Because she didn't want to show off that her weight was going up and not down. So she just wanted to put it all in one video.
Time span of 14 days, 15 days. It's been about 15 days. So here it goes. They're all live, real weigh-ins. Again, I don't want you to see my feet, so that's a whole other story. So there you go, watch them.
Okay, are y'all paying attention to how her weigh-ins have changed? She started out with just a short little video, then she did clickbait, and then the next one was a little bit longer, and this one's even longer, and so she's getting more and more used to being on the camera and sharing her weight with us.
Go. Okay, this is really me about to get on my new scale. We're downstairs instead of upstairs, so, okay. Hold on.
Hello.
She's always got dog hair, cat fur, whatever you want to call it. She's always got that all over her. It's like, woman, quit. Quit rolling around in it.
It's ready.
Baby Rarity, look at her.
489.2.
Okay, show 'em. It went away really fast, but there it was.
Sorry, my bad. 489.2.
Okay. Another weigh-in. I'm stepping on the scale.
Hello.
I have no socks on, so.
It's ready.
But you guys can hear it when it says it. Okay.
It's always the silence that gets you. It just takes a little bit longer for it to talk.
480.4 pounds.
480.4. What? Oh my god, I'm almost down 10 pounds.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna do it again.
Average of 3 times is what you need.
Oh, 41.6. I always do it 3 times. I'm just gonna do it 3 times.
It's raining.
41.6. I am
And no, I'm not interrupting this a lot because I'm trying to let y'all actually hear the videos. So I'm sorry if I'm giving you too much ambling.
happy with that.
Look, it's like steady right now.
Put the scale down and quit carrying it around. You're gonna drop the dag blame thing, but you're so used to it.
Okay, so I'm about to weigh myself. Again, don't look at my feet. You're not showing my feet, are you? Okay. I'm so weird about it.
It's ready.
Okay.
It's her feet and her legs. She didn't want those showed off at all.
I'm gonna step on it 3 times. Okay. Let me step on it 2 more.
She really needs to repeat what the scale says, and she gets used to that later on.
This kind of takes a while because I am bigger. A lot of you were like, how come it takes so long? That's why, because I'm bigger.
479.8 pounds.
Okay, so this next one, I bet you is going to say 479.8 because usually it'll say I'm like a pound, points, maybe like 0.6 heavier, and then the next 2 it'll be the accurate reading, so. Oh, guess not. 481.1 or
Uh-oh, what happened to your weight loss, Evelyn? Are you cheating just a little?
0.4. That's a big difference. Let me do it a fourth time. Because those are like some wide ranges there. But I am losing weight, so that's good. 481.4. I'll take it. I mean, that's the same as last time, really, but that was yesterday, so.
This is where you get yourself in trouble, weighing every single day. It got in Amberlynn's head. Because if she would stay the same on one day, it's like, well, why did I even try?
Did you click off? So as you can see, my overall starting weight, highest weight ever, is 489.4, or was it 0.2? It was 0.2, and then I got all the way to 481.4. Oh my god, so much numbers, and that's down 7.8 pounds.
And are you counting that from just those 3 days, those 3 weigh-ins? Is that what you're counting that from? Because I don't think your scale was very accurate, just my opinion.
I feel like that's really good. People say you should only lose about 2 pounds per week. I want to aim for higher than that, and I do want to say that I did let my binge eating get the best of me some days. So this isn't like my 100%, but I am trying, and I'm just happy to say that
if you were trying, you would have been exercising in some form, fashion, or how, but you didn't even do that.
I am down 7.8 pounds. I know to some people, like, I should be losing that in one day. I know there's going to be trolls out there saying I should lose that in one day, but I'm just happy I did lose that.
You were complaining about trolls back then. Goodness gracious.
And I am going in the right direction. I told you guys in the beginning of the new year that I do want to try to make this year better, and I want some sort of like fulfillment this year, and I know that losing weight will help me with that 100%.
At the beginning of every single year, she says that she's gonna lose weight. You know that's her number one resolution, and that's all she cares about, but she just don't do it.
110%, and I just want to be healthier, and I want to be happier, and more than anything, I want to inspire people. So in 2 weeks,
you inspire people, all right. You inspire people to lose weight and not eat like you do.
7.8 pounds down. I'm happy with that. That's on top.
And no, that's not me being rude and mean. That's actually in the comments.
Top of, again, my binge eating disorder getting the best of me, and on top of like tons of stress I'm going through. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and there will be more like this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, I know this angle is just so weird,
and if you can't tell, we're in the back era.
But I just wanted to come on here and say Happy New Year's. I'm really sorry there wasn't a video yesterday. I got super sick, and I had to go to the hospital.
In her last weigh-in, she was a little bit more up. This one is so somber.
I was puking and having diarrhea about every 3 minutes.
Quit telling us every time you're sick. Just quit doing that. We don't need to know every time there's something going on with you.
I suffer from gallstones, and
Told ya.
I was having really bad sharp cramps.
You're the one that said when you eat healthier, your gallstones don't bother you. Your kidney stones don't bother you. Your bladder don't bother you. So you would figure if all this stuff is bothering you, you would actually try to get healthier.
And just horrible sharp pains in my upper abdomen area. I was worried that my gallbladder was infected, which is actually something you really need to get taken care of if that's the case.
You were also the one that would hold your urine for hours upon hours because you were too lazy to go to the bathroom.
So I ended up going to the hospital, and the doctor's actually like, I'm very glad you came here because you have a really bad stomach virus. I'm going to give you a shot, and I hope it helps. And honestly,
how does a stomach virus go into your gallbladder? How does that even work out? If you're so used to getting all these things wrong with you, and you know what they feel like, then why is it half the time you're wrong?
It did not help. I have been puking and having diarrhea. I'm sorry for the TMI.
Absolutely no, you're not. You share everything like this. You share what we don't want you to share.
For over 24 hours. I do want to say though, I'm very glad I haven't puked yet today. Yesterday, it was so bad. About every 3 minutes, I was puking at least 4 times.
Okay, so now she's on a timeline. And you know what? She should have lost weight over the last whatever week it was when she had this. She should have lost weight because she was saying she couldn't eat or drink anything, and then her was running. So she should have a decent weigh-in compared to what she had in December, but I'm telling you, don't have your hopes up.
and it's just, I know something wasn't right. And when you're puking a lot, you're supposed to drink a lot of water. So I was trying to drink, water, but every time I drink water, it would just come back up. It's been miserable. I'm still gonna have a weigh-in for you guys. Today is the first. It was supposed to be super exciting. I was gonna wake up and start this journey with you guys, my weight loss
You're going to start the journey? I thought we were already on a journey. You're supposed to be on a weight loss journey from the beginning of your channel.
journey, and just, it's a new year, it's 2018, and I wanted, to start off on a good note, and it seems like I've really started off on a bad note. We'll have a weigh-in today. I'm gonna set up my Fitbit. I have literally no energy to go grocery shopping.
You could get a scale that actually connects with your Fitbit, so every time you weigh yourself, it'll go into the app, so you don't have to worry about weighing yourself individually. It would just be you would have to get a scale that goes up to your weight. That may be a problem you run into.
So I'm probably just gonna eat like a Kind bar or something if I do eat, because food right now sounds absolutely horrible. About a month ago when I got my new scale, I weighed myself and I was at the highest
See, once again, we had to have a new scale. This woman just ran through scales.
I've ever been, and I feel like through all the puking and stuff that I've been going through in the last 24 hours, I know I'm probably down weight from my highest weight. But I still want to share with you guys the highest I ever was and how much I weighed during that day as well, so we can kind of just see where I'm at from there. But yeah, Happy New Year's, you guys. I'm sorry I'm coming at you like this.
No, you're not, because this is your content. This was your content, and it always will be your content. Telling us everything negative you can tell us.
I'm just really sick right now, and
oh, and every excuse you can let us have.
I'm trying my hardest to rest and feel better. Stomach viruses are no joke. And when I was at the ER, there was it was actually a little girl. She was a baby who was having the same symptoms as me. And then when I was about to leave, there was this older man who was having the same symptoms.
And she's trying to say, it's not just me, it's not my fault. Whatever happens, you can't blame me for when it's going around with everyone.
As me. And he was in there puking and you could hear it. The most embarrassing part is when I was at the hospital, their bathroom is right next to the emergency room waiting room, and I went in there and I was like puking in the bathroom, and I came out and Becky's like, everyone heard you. It sounded like you were doing it like right here, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
You're not embarrassed by things like that. Don't you start pretending that crap.
Definitely like a virus that's going around, and I hope it just doesn't last any longer because I am miserable. Okay, you guys, so here is the scale.
This is her car part scale.
Becky and I are both gonna weigh in. She's going to show you guys my weight. So I am stepping on now, and how this one works is once this stops, that's how much you weigh, obviously. So for 88.6. Now Becky's gonna step on, so this is gonna be her.
They were in a competition at the time to see which one of them could lose weight a certain percentage, the greatest percentage. They weren't going on numbers.
Starting weight 266.6. So there you guys go. My starting weight.
Amberlynn was always jealous of Beck too, because Beck was the one losing the weight and Amberlynn would gain it.
Weight for this year is 488.6. I'm sure a lot of you remember I weighed myself about a month ago and I wouldn't tell anyone what it is. I felt very sad and down about it. I actually weighed 497.0, exactly on the dot. 497. So since then, as you can tell, I have lost weight. It's probably just through the puking and the pooping and the...
Most likely, Amberlynn, and what's sad is you can't say, oh, I was putting effort into it, that's why I was losing weight. The only thing you can say is, yep, I was sick.
Being sick. Maybe in a way, this was me starting my new year, cleaning the shit out, cleaning the pipes out.
I weighed myself today for the first time in probably about a week. And I've lost 4 pounds. I don't know how. My starting weight, like, whenever I first...
Beck knew how to eat, though. Beck would eat right. Amberlynn wouldn't. Amberlynn would have Beck weight on her hand and foot.
First met Amberlynn, I was 280, and now I'm down to 266.6. I'm pretty happy about that. I thought I was literally...
And Amberlynn was not.
...going to be starting out at, like, 280 because I haven't been trying to do anything lately to lose it. I've been drinking a lot of water, I noticed, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping with the whole, drinking more water, eating better, eating the right portions, not going over my calorie intake.
Every time Beck would be losing weight, Amberlynn would find a way to sabotage them. She couldn't help it. That's what she had to do because jealousy ran through her body.
Think that's what's going to help. And then, start with the exercising, gradually move into, full on, walks, runs, jogs, that type of deal. Hiking maybe someday.
Beck was able to jump rope when Amberlynn couldn't, and it made Amberlynn mad.
That's what I'm hoping to get out of this and just feel better about myself and look better, be more healthy all the way around.
The video for today wasn't supposed to go like this, but again, since I'm feeling super sick, this
You're back in bed where you always were.
is just kind of how it's turning out.
And just so you know, these will get more interesting as we go on, hopefully in the next part, because I'll be able to say a lot more because it wasn't, just kind of drab. But yeah, it's Amberlynn. Who are we kidding right now?
But Becky and I are doing a weight loss wars, which we have talked about before. Becky and I, how we're doing this is we're seeing who can lose the most weight. But obviously, since she's smaller than me, we're not actually going by weight. We're going to be going by percentages. What we're going to do is each week we're going to put $10 or $20 in
I spoke too soon. Sorry, guys. I tend to do that sometimes.
a jar. I think I really want to do 20. I don't know though. We're going to put that money in a jar.
You keep all of Beck's money. You don't let Beck have money, so even if Beck won, you wouldn't give it to her.
And at the end,
Sorry, them. I get so sidetracked with Beck because that Amberlynn says the old name.
of the 3 months, whoever loses the most weight in percentages is going to be the one to take that money and do whatever they want with it. We have decided together that the weight we've already lost, my lousy a little bit over 8 pounds because I decided to do tons of puking, is going to count into this. She's lost about 14, so we're going to get
It would not be fair for you to be able to count your weight loss from being sick and not being able to count Beck's weight loss from her actually making effort.
gather the percentages, figure it all out. Right now I'm going to set up my Fitbit and then I'm going to set up my calorie counting app, which I haven't yet done that yet because I wanted to put my true starting weight in there. I'm going to be using Lose It. Becky's going to be using the same.
You hear her? Her true starting weight. She always has a new starting weight. It does not matter if she's higher or lower. It's a new starting weight. It's a new day one.
One, she's gonna be using Lose It because she was trying to decide if she wanted to do Lose It or MyFitnessPal at one point. Guys, here's an update. It's currently now 6 p.m. I ended up taking a medicine for my sickness that made me super tired, so I napped for a little bit over 2 hours. I hadn't ate or anything, so I ended up just having a
I thought you couldn't eat, Amberlynn. You were sick, so you shouldn't want food. That's what you told us. But oh yeah, like I said, welcome to the new era of Amberlynn Reed.
spar, but now we're finally gonna go get groceries so I can cook us dinner.
And it doesn't matter if Beck didn't get a nap. It does not matter if Beck is tired. It does not matter if Beck don't want to. Beck has to cave in to Amberlynn or she'll throw a tissy fit.
My water with me at all times. Okay, you guys, so I want to do a grocery haul. We just got back from the store and I need to put this stuff away, so we're gonna try to go really fast.
Look at the difference, just a few hours make because she started this out so sick. And now and then she's going to brag about her getting to go to Walmart and go get food.
I got 2 of these mango chunks. These are going to be for smoothies and they're frozen. Got a really big container of spinach. These are also going to be for smoothies, but they're also just going to be for other random things. So Becky really wanted pickles to snack on, so she got some pickles.
I'm aware they're high in sodium, so I'm just gonna do one every snack time.
She also wanted raisins, so she got some raisins. We both got some of these oven roasted almonds, sea salt. And
Y'all only imagine how much of this went to waste. It's Amberlynn. It's the way she was.
I'm just going to use a little bit of this here and there depending on, what I'm making, but this is just a Prego roasted garlic and herb.
You have ideas of what you're going to eat or you wouldn't have gotten that. You know you ain't going to be in calories.
I got a thing of bananas. This is purely for smoothies. I honestly don't like bananas. If you ever see me eating them, it's because
And did y'all realize at the beginning of this, she was eating bananas and she wasn't griping?
forcing myself to. We got 2 bell peppers, mini tomatoes, asparagus, which I have never cooked before, so I'm a little nervous how that's going to turn out, but
You'll make Beck cook, and so if it turns out bad, you'll be able to blame Beck.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And 2 zucchinis.
I'm all tangled up here. Oh.
Don't you just love her editing? She's such a professional.
Fun fact, Eric and Ricky actually used my store list to buy all their healthy foods for this year too. And I don't know, it low-key made me like kind of happy. I was like, oh.
But Eric and Ricky were able to lose weight because they went to the gym.
You trust my judgment. So we're like literally eating all the same foods. I was like, that's everything. We got 2 of these packets of mushrooms already cut up, a small pack of carrots. I only got 1 because...
You know what she says about carrots? The little bitty ones, they ain't real carrots. You gotta have the real big ones.
He doesn't like carrots, but I'm going to try making them and see what she thinks. I got a bag of tilapia, a thing of just regular chicken breasts, and I got 2 of these Jenny O ground turkeys. This is the 90% lean and 10% fat. And the last thing we got...
Did y'all really think we were gonna get through this entire thing without a food haul? Yeah, that's what you get for thinking.
is just a thing of medium grade A eggs.
And eggs is what she's intolerant to. Remember that one also. You just never know when you're gonna need this knowledge.
The only reason why I got these is because for a really good snack, I'm gonna have a boiled egg. And yeah.
No, you like to buy your eggs pre-boiled because you're too daggum lazy. So those are gonna go to waste.
That's pretty much the only reason why I got these puppies, but that's everything we got. And by the way, this was amazing. I am currently wearing my Fitbit. It's super loose on me. I know like there was some...
She says it's super loose, but anytime you see it off of her, there's actually an whatever you want to call it, imprint on her wrist from where it was at.
There's in the comments who were like, that ain't gonna fit her, but honey, look at the extra. This is so amazing. I have taken 1.6K, 1,600 steps.
Oh, and for those that don't know, Fitbit back then would make their bands different sizes, so you would get like your small, your extra large, and that's what she's got, and it's still tied on her.
So far today, which is not the greatest. You're supposed to take 10,000 according to the Heart Association place, but
I thought you were sick, and so with you being sick, you weren't able to get up and do much. Ain't that what you said?
I mean, the fact that I've taken that many, I'm proud of that within myself. Everyone has different goals. Everyone works differently. I am morbidly obese. I'm gigantic. I'm huge. I'm unhealthy. So
and if you didn't catch that, she says it with pride.
every day my goal is just to take one step more than the day before. Bye! Battles! Baby! Wow. Just made us dinner. It's ground turkey, spinach, tomatoes, garlic, mushrooms, and quinoa.
You're not going to find much that Amberlynn didn't make with garlic, because she would use garlic in almost everything, and also anything but the bagel.
He's never had something like this before, and I am currently witnessing her taking a picture of it to post on Facebook, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, and I forgot, there's also mushrooms in here. I was about to take my first bite, and I was like, oh yeah, there's mushrooms.
There's not much color to any of the plates that Miss Amberlynn makes.
So yeah, this looks so good and healthy. And do you guys like my cute little spinach decoration?
Yeah, you put it on there for decoration and only decoration.
So it's currently the end of the night. I just want to let you guys know that I am feeling so much better. Oh my god,
I could kind of tell that when you got yourself up and went to Walmart for food.
I feel so much better. Tomorrow I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, what I'm going to be doing to lose weight. I didn't really want to go into all the details right off the bat because
But it was okay for you to go into the details that we didn't want to hear.
I gotta have stuff to vlog for tomorrow, duh. But anyways, I'm about to have me some almonds. I'm just gonna have a serving of those, which is only 170 calories, not shabby. I will say, I was planning on exercising from the get-go, but...
Oh, you lying through your daggum teeth. That gap gets bigger and bigger.
I realized today how sore I am from vomiting. You know where your ribs are located? It hurts all around right there and in my back because I vomited so...
See, the details she gives us that I just don't want to hear. I don't know about you.
Much yesterday, Like, if I giggle in the slightest, it hurts so bad. Like, I did 1,000 quadrillion crunches. So,
If you move in the slightest way, it hurts.
a lot of you can say, like, I'm making excuses, but I just think I'm going to hold off on the exercising. I am going to be moving a lot more, mainly because I have a Fitbit, and I really enjoy seeing how many calories I've burnt. Supposedly,
You like to be in the competition with Beck. You always point out when you beat Beck.
I burnt over 5,000 calories today, and that just makes me feel amazing. And I was in the fat burning for, I think it was about an hour and a
But how much did you eat is the question, Amberlynn.
half. I am in love with this Fitbit. It's amazing. Great purchase. I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Alrighty, guys, there you go. We got 2013 through 2018. If you want to see the rest of this, if you don't mind, hit the comment section and let me know. Because I don't know if y'all just want me to do compilations without talking. That's kind of up to you. But I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today. Or make somebody else smile, 'cause it really can make a difference. Alright, guys, like I said, hit that comment section and let me know what you think, what you got going on in your head. But until then, y'all make sure you have a good one for me. Bye!